absolutely the best and the most perfect right now, because you absolutely indeed are. Message and communication is for J as in jolly, P as in perfect. I repeat, J as in just, P as in perfect. Now since I have moved to the mode of the video being public, I'm going to refrain from mentioning anybody's name except my own name, which is Kaivan H. Irani. Here I'm presenting to communicate certain things with you, and I expect in this presentation I am going to be demonstrating now real proficiency in presenting, actual speaking, and creating an impact that anybody else is completely unable to create, because that is the promise. Kaivan H. Irani here. Now, just perfect, right? First and foremost, thank you. I did attend most of the webinar. I will avoid mentioning the name, or I can say perfect person, PP, perfect person. Absolutely great webinar, very informative and extremely extraordinary. Now, as you realize that there is a pace of the speech, and there is voice modulation which goes up and down. Again, Kaivan H. Irani. And now I'm going to touch upon a couple of things, and I'm going to explain a couple of things to you, and the psychology. What is the word? The word is psychology behind all of that. Now, I'll just refer to the Bill Clinton from the US, an ex-US president, and Barack Obama, and some other US American presidents. You know, each of these presidents, when they appeared for a speech, right? Generally, they charge about $250,000 for an appearance. I repeat, for a small appearance, they charge $250,000 US when they appear for a speech. How many people do you know in your life who are able to charge $250,000 US for a speech? Please verify. Now we will talk about perfect, superb, astounding, indeed. I repeat, PSAI, perfect, superb, astounding, indeed. Now, what I do want to ask you is that how many people in perfect, superb, astounding, indeed are able to create a charismatic impact right now? Because that is the $1 million question. So the thing is, a lot of these people have challenges because they are in actuality intimidated. What's the word? The word is intimidated by my presence, my charismatic presence, because that is what I spoke to a psychiatrist, by the way, some days ago, and the psychiatrist is from the US, and I was having a conversation and a communication with the person, and I told the person this and this is what's going on with a specific community. And the person said, you know, Kaivan, that's what the person told me. He said, Kaivan, your articulation and your presentation skills are really exceptional and astounding, because that is as true as we see the sun rise from the east. And he also reiterated, he said the thing is, the challenge is that because the challenges, he said that a lot of these people who have issues are in actuality intimidated by your presentation and your charismatic presence. And if you notice, I've always shown up in a very specific attire, because that is as true as we see the sun set in the west. So again, thank you for your suggestion and your recommendation, and the objective, of course, is for you to realize that there's specific words in the presentation, the words that we utilize, the pauses in between the sentences and the words, the voice modulation, and of course the syntax or the sequence of the words or the sequence of the sentences with the placement of the words. In all of totality, that is what creates a charismatic impact right now, because that is indeed the goal and the objective. Again, this is Kaivan H. Irani, and of course, this presentation and communication is for JP. Just perfect. In the meantime, make it a pleasant and a great. You fill in the blanks, because remember, you always deserve the best.